Look, not that I want to be giving Mr. Sexist Master Paku any credit whatsoever, but genuinely, why hasn't Aang been training in waterbending on his journey? It's such a strange narrative choice that they made. All of the other changes, I can almost see the reasoning behind it. I get why they did that. Not having Aang learn waterbending, I do not for the life of me understand. And if anyone does kind of understand the reasoning behind this and wants to explain it to me in the comments, please do, because I genuinely cannot wrap my head around the reasoning for this. Katara should have been teaching Aang on his journey. The Aang they've created and that they've sold to us is meant to be more mature. He's less scared of his destiny. He's more okay with becoming the Avatar. I felt like this whole episode they were trying to make us feel for Aang because he has to fight this battle alone, but he's done no training for this fight, despite knowing that it was coming all along. And the thing is, I don't even think it would have changed the plot that much had they just had him learn basic waterbending from Katara. The only thing it would have done is made him a little bit more sympathetic when he was bemoaning the fact that he is all alone and that he has to shoulder this burden alone. It's such a strange narrative choice, I really can't understand it. Yue being more independent, I did like. I'm not going to mention the hair. I really did like her character being more independent and more confident and still seemingly trapped in her position, but also more engaged with the spirit world seemingly by choice. I felt like this way her character really did match well with Sokka's character and you could actually see why he liked her. Katara's fight with Paku was definitely a highlight for her character this season, which is, as you know, a very low bar, but she got over the bar, so hey, good for her. Azula and Ozai's entire storyline this episode felt like the writers had added it as a last-minute addition just to remind us that these characters existed. It really wasn't needed. The only thing that was needed was Azula being sent off at the end to do her own thing. There was fundamentally a lack of Zuko and Iroh in this episode, and I felt it. And I think that's because the Fire Nation characters, specifically Zuko and Iroh, have really been a highlight for me this whole season. Their storyline is the reason I keep coming back for more. I could almost take or leave the actual Avatar gang, which is ironic and a little bit sad in its own way, but Zuko and Iroh, phenomenal throughout the whole thing, and I really felt that they were missing in this episode. Overall, it was just a bit of a slower episode, and you could really tell it was just gearing up for the finale.